A group of Aboriginal men in Tasmania's northwest is being taught the ancient art of spear making and throwing. It's part of a new initiative which aims to use cultural practices to promote healthy living and reduce the rate of chronic disease.
Around a fire in northwest Tasmania, an ancient Aboriginal tradition is being brought back to life.
Just showing them how to get a sharp edge on a tool and how to shave a spear.
About a dozen men are taking part in the weekly spear making workshops atop Devonport's Mersey Bluff.
You're finding out more into the culture side of things than ever, and it's making you more calmer.
Find out what it was all about, how they done it, why they done it.
They're learning to use stones to shave down branches from local dogwood trees and fire to shape and harden a point to create a hunting spear, a practice more than 50,000 years old.
It's a good reconnection with culture, using our natural materials, and as guys bonding around the fire.
The program is aimed at engaging local Aboriginal men and bringing them together.
You'll find that the Aboriginal population are quite isolated, they're almost invisible on the northwest coast. So by bringing people together in groups like this, they'll actually start to get to know each other and develop their own community bonds.
As well as learning how to make the spears, participants are also learning how to throw them. The group practiced on javelins and then moved on to the real thing.
If you don't throw it right, it goes wrong. But if you've got to work on the good technique.
I mean, we're not hunting as much as like we used to, but actually continuing on that practice, it's important for us to do that.
The local Aboriginal Health Service believes the number of young people in the northwest identifying as Indigenous could be as high as 30%. But those numbers fall dramatically with age.
That drops to 3% at age 65 and over. So by age 65, when most of us are thinking about retirement, 97% of the Aboriginal population on the northwest coast are already dead. And that's an appalling statistic.
A number of healthy living programs have been introduced in recent years to tackle the high rates of chronic disease and suicide. This has proven one of the most popular.
They're certainly much happier, and we think that's a good sign for a start for social and emotional well-being.
There are plans for a similar program for Indigenous women. Celeste Gibson, ABC News, Devonport.